49er faithful, it is I, Filmo Trev, coming to you live. And honestly, let's cut the bull crap. Let's cut all the jazz. And let's say the truth. The San Francisco 49ers is about to do a whopping ass-kicking job in beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 49ers.
I'm a 49er. I bleed red and gold. I've been faithful since I was 2 years old. We about to score quick and count another ring. Being a 49er mean I'm a 49er.
49er faithful, it is I, Filmo Trev, coming to you live, and I'm so excited for this game for multiple reasons. And as you're joining the live, I want to say that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I'm not going to lie, is a really good team. They have a phenomenal defense. Everything about that defense screams, I'm going to go into playoffs and kick ass. But it's something unique about this San Francisco 49er team. I do believe that Mac Jones, Christian McCaffrey, and the returning of Jennings, no Ricky P, but Jennings, I think we might have a solid offense today. I really do think so. I think we're going to have a solid offense, and I think this is going to be another breakout game for the San Francisco 49ers for multiple reasons. We're 4-1. We should be 5-0, but we're 4-1, and we're doing this with backups, complete backups. And every single week I come in here and say this, that we're doing this with backups, and we're still winning. So I'm envisioning and imagining when the San Francisco 49ers actually get healthy, it's off for the races. It is truly off for the races for the San Francisco 49ers, and I'm thrilled. I am ready to lock in, load, and prepare for this beatdown that's going to happen. I do see Mac Jones throwing for over 300 yards, but I also see Baker Mayfield throwing for over 300 yards. This is going to be a shootout of shootouts, and the 49ers are going to be launching that ball into the sky because, just going to be honest with y'all, I see 50 points in this game overall, if not more. 25. Actually, to be quite honestly, I see this being the 60s. I see this being a shootout. I don't see this game being a game where people are running the ball over and over. No, I see this being a game of complete dominance of we are going to throw the ball, and whoever has the most passing completions will win this game. Mac Jones, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. Matter of fact, have y'all seen that? It's new. I just got it. So I'm super excited for it. But how many of you are going to be watching the game at home? How many of you will be watching the game with family and friends? Let me know in the comment section. And honestly, are you watching football right now? Give me all your thoughts and opinions, and let's lock this in. I definitely see Christian McCaffrey having a solid game. Hopefully we can run the ball. That's going to be one of our biggest threats right now is can we run the ball? He's run the ball the most in the NFL with over 91 touches on the ball, but is only averaging 3.8 or 3.9s per touch, which is horrible. Horrible. But again, everyone's blaming the offensive line. So I won't say nothing about Christian McCaffrey, but I don't think it's the offensive line. I think it's a little bit of a mixture of both. But don't worry. George Kittle's on his way in another 2 weeks. Excited to see that. Also, I'm trying to figure out if Spencer Buford is still injured, because that will also be able to pick up the offensive line and have him at offensive guard, which I think will be a huge help for the San Francisco 49ers. Who we have? My team. I'm watching at home. Awesome. Love it. Jennings, he's been injured, but hopefully he can come through. I don't know. That's going to be a toughie right there. I think Jennings, he's been battling an injury, but I think this might be a game that he might show up and show out. I think he's going to be pretty wide open because the last game, Kendrick Bourne was wide open because nobody was looking at him. He had 11 catches, a breakout game. But I think Jennings or Robinson's going to be the breakout wide receivers for this game. Everybody's going to get to catch the ball. So if you are a person that does prize picks, definitely tune in, and you should definitely have Mac Jones throwing for over 300 yards. If you can do passing attempts, I would say over 30. Christian McCaffrey, off the top of my head, I say he rushes for about 60 yards under 60. I have Robinson going for 19 to 20 rushing. Yeah, there we go. Brian Robinson. I see it looking like that. For some odd reason, I'm going to say that it's going to be very interesting how, I don't know. I just have, oh my gosh, I just have this gut feeling like we're going to get this victory. But it's going to be a dogfight. It's going to be a very, very weird dogfight dynamics. And I don't know. Some interesting things are going to happen in this game. So definitely tune in and lock in. I don't know. It's just something about this game just feels very different. And I can't quite put my hand on what feels different, but something feels very different about this game. Maybe it's because we're playing in, the South and other side of the country, but just something just feels not off, but just odd. Or maybe that's just me. I don't know. But we shall see. I definitely see that how having Nick Bosa has definitely hurt us in multiple different ways. I'm really not understanding why we haven't picked up a pass rusher yet, but I believe that we're waiting until the end of the deadline. I think that's going to be the real key. Is the end of the deadline is going to tell us, the trading deadline to tell us who is actually available. I feel that who is it? No, it's not the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's the Houston Texans has Hunter. I think Hunter might be someone that we're looking for. But again, I feel like majority of the teams outside of the Jets, outside of who is having a stinky year, the Raiders, I think everybody else thinks they're still in the playoff hunt. So we have to wait about another week and 2 before the playoff hunt is done and realize that teams are not going where they think they're going to go. And I think that's when the San Francisco 49ers are going to strike. And we're going to be able to get that pass rush. Because if we don't hit Baker Mayfield today, it's going to be a very, very, very long day. Very long day. We have to be able to hit Baker Mayfield fast, efficiently, often. Because if he's able to sustain the pocket and to complete passes galore on our defense, it's going to be a long day for us. A very, very long day for us. And so that's something that I'm really looking out for and hoping that we can actually take advantage of. We can take advantage, and hopefully Mykel Williams will record his first sack. That's something that we've all been waiting for. Mykel Williams needs to get that first sack. He needs to get that feeling. So hopefully we're dialing up the blitzes. I'm looking forward to seeing Upton Stout as well. It's going to be good. It's going to be very, very good. I think Upton Stout's going to have a breakout game. Mark my words. Upton Stout is going to be receiving his first interception. I think he's going to be the one to take it to the crib. I think Upton Stout has the capabilities to really be that guy on this defense. Upton Stout, Lenore, Green, definitely. I like Chase Lucas. This defense is going to be on a different level. It's going to be on a different level. We just have to lock in and make sure that we can get this dub. We have to get this dub. This is going to change everything. Everything is revolving around this one game. And it's feel like that this whole entire season, that every game counts so high for us right now. And we're just locked into each game. And I will say I'm very proud of the faithful that we haven't been thinking about the playoffs and Super Bowl. We've been locking into every single game, tuning in, trying to make sure, can we get that dub? And we've been scratching, pulling our teeth, and we've been pulling it out. We've been pulling it out. So this is good. This is very, very good. So hold on. Let's see. Mic sounds good. Thank you so much, James, for letting me know that the mic sounds good. I'm going to watch her live. I appreciate that. Truth be told, I'm surprised I haven't seen my YouTube people in here yet. Where's my YouTube people at? Usually they're the ones on there screaming the most. I'm also liking how the 49ers don't have to deal with Mike Evans. We don't have to deal with Godwin. We don't have to deal with Bucky. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are dealing with their own set of injuries, so that helps us a lot. And that's something that's going to help us get through this game. This is going to be good. This is going to be very, very good. I'm looking forward to this. And we have 30 minutes left or an hour? We might have a full hour before the game. We might have a full hour. Bow, chicka, wow, wow. Bow, bow, bow. What else? What other things we gotta have to really just break down? With the Mac Jones hasn't practiced really. I'm not too concerned about that. I feel that the 49ers do a really great job of hiding information from the 49er faithful, from reporters. They keep everything in-house, which sometimes I like. Other times like this, I don't like. I don't like when it's literally the 49ers knowing that we all want to know about Mac Jones, but they just keep it away from us. They're just like, nah, you don't need to know about this. No, we do. We do. But I think Mac Jones is not fine, but I think he's our best quarterback that can win us this game. We just have to keep him up and healthy. No sacks. We can't have no sacks. We can't have no sacks. We cannot have Mac Jones being hit. We just have to keep him up, keep him clean, and get this game. Got to get this game. Got to win this game. I have to figure out a way to get the chat up here. I want the chat up high. That's what I want. I want the chat up in this area so I can actually watch the chat better. That'll help me out a lot more. Or actually, can I? Let's see. Hold on. Let's see if I can. Is that better? There we go. You gotta let me know if the camera's better now. I don't know. I can't tell. I truly do wonder if Fred Warner is going to have a fumble this game. It would be nice to see. It would be nice to see if he has a forced fumble. I want to see Fred Warner get that other forced fumble because right now he's being Patrick Willis by 1, and I think he can get it. I definitely think he can definitely get it this game.